And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one lined up, of course. We're going to be looking at Germany, probably one of the first governments in the world utilizing cryptocurrency. The government of Germany is tokenizing. That's very interesting. I'm going to show you all the articles for that one. MasterCard and open banking has come to America. And I'm going to show you how massive that's going to be. What we're looking at here today is the rolling out of the infrastructure of crypto. You're not being rich tomorrow. What we're looking at is how they're setting up everything right now. Now's the time to get your crypto if you haven't got it. Don't overbuy. Now's the time. See, we need a catastrophe to happen first, but we have to have the infrastructure set up first also. So probably how this is going to be is they're going to be setting up infrastructure. I don't know how much longer. Then you have a black swan. Then they can flip the switch to the new system. Okay. They can run the old system. It gets hacked. We have a global wipeout, whatever it is. Then they're like, oh, damn, what are we going to do? And everybody gets panicky. I don't know how long the black swan lasts. But let's be prepared for it. You got to buy gold and silver coins from Crypto Hulk. I make no money off that. You've got to have gold and silver coins. For every $1 in crypto, I've got about $8 to $9 in silver and gold. Think of those ratios there. Look, I got about 2 months pay in cryptocurrency. All right. What I was making 4.5 years ago, I put 2 months worth of pay into crypto. So if I lose it, I'm not tripping. I mean, yeah, it would suck if there was a massive quantum computer hack and they zapped everybody's stuff. What I'm showing you is don't be that guy, and I've talked to them already. They've got $1 million in crypto, but no gold or silver. I'm like, wow. Go to Crypto Hulk channel. Let me show you how to do that. Not everybody can buy from Crypto Hulk, but try a Microsoft Edge browser. I've heard that helps. So you go to my channel. We're going to do this real quick, and we're going to move on with the news. Go to my channel, and you'll see home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community, membership, and store. Click on the videos section. These are all videos. Most of them are all under a minute. Click on the first one. It says breaking. UK joins with United Arab Emirates. And underneath the video, there's another like long rectangle, and it shows 724 views, 2 hours, 10 products. That means I've got 10 products in there to sell. Go to the far right, click on that, and you have a drop-down menu. You got Newegg, Target, Walmart, and I've got ledgers, treasures, 1 ounce silver coins, multiple ounce silver coins, a silver bar. That's out of stock. So that's how you do it. Don't overbuy crypto. Don't just think, well, if I buy more, nothing's going on now. So here's the deal. Somebody asked me, what are we supposed to do? There's nothing going on right now, Crypto Hulk. What am I supposed to do? Sell out of the cryptos and then get some junk ones? And then see, look, just stop for a minute, all right? Stop with the dumb shit and listen to the channel. Okay. You're going to buy your crypto now. Get the ones that you need. Get your hardware wallets from Crypto Hulk, the ledger, the treasure, and put all your stuff in a Faraday bag when you're done. Now, you're basically done with crypto. You're not doing a thing else. Now, there's a black swan coming. It's going to cause gold and silver to skyrocket, okay? Before your crypto takes off. So, what we do is we take a loan, okay? If we don't have the money, okay, to be honest, when I first got my crypto, I took out a 2-month loan. So I didn't spend any of my money. What I did is I took a loan out, what I made for 2 months, and bought crypto with that, and then paid the loan back. Okay, so that's what I'd highly recommend to you. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Do not do anything I tell you to do on this show. I don't know shit. Now, the first 5 people: Michael Gilbert, Gotcha, Mr. O.G. Therion, Stephen Morris. Then we got Abel. Welcome to 2024 Crypto Explosion. Next, we got Kitch J. Thank you very much for that tax-free donation to the channel. And then Jason, checking in. Thanks, Hulk. Thanks for the tax-free donation there. Now, let's get going with this news. Germany. Here we go. This is pretty amazing what I'm seeing now. Everything is falling into place, everybody. It's all getting ready, all getting set. The whales, which are the businesses, and the government's going to get paid before you. German state-owned bank to officially issue tokenized bonds. The German state-owned KfW Development Bank is officially set to issue tokenized bonds. The bank will partner with Börse Stuttgart Digital, and that's a Ripple partner. I'm going to go off here. I'm going to show you all the truth bombs here in a minute, to develop the bonds that will be based on the blockchain technology. They're not telling us what crypto they're using. I'm going to show you that part. The article doesn't tell you at all. But I'm going to show you who I think they're partnering with. Let me go on. The announcement coincides with the increasing interest in tokenization. The development marks a critical use case. Are you hearing these words? The words are increasing interest in tokenization and a critical use case for blockchain. That sounds very important to me. Scroll down. Here's what Larry Fink said. The guy that runs BlackRock, the guy that's in charge of like 30 trillion in assets, something like that, all right? In 2022, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink discussed the future of finance. Specifically, Larry Fink said the next generation for the market, the next generation for securities, will be tokenization of securities. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. That's about $1 quadrillion. When you get stocks and bonds and all that stuff, derivatives and stuff, that could get XRP up to 10,000 bucks right there. See, this is where all the money is. Like, when XRP going up to 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 1,000 bucks, like that's nothing. Okay, so I'm not really concerned. XRP goes to 100 bucks, great. It doesn't do much for me. Okay, I'm not here for $100 XRP. I've invested knowing XRP would hit at least 10 grand. So that's what I bought. All my crypto is based on 10 grand a piece. Let's see. So there will be tokenization of securities. This is what Larry Fink is saying. Okay. So that's where we come in. Now, let me show you the article right here, this link. And I'll read you the title just in case YouTube doesn't want to post this link. If I read the title, all you have to do is type in the title and hit the search button, and you'll find my article. Okay, that's how you do it. Deutsche Börse, Swisscom, and Signum enter into strategic partnership to build a trusted digital asset ecosystem. This is 5 years ago. This article is about 5.5 years ago. You've got the German bank, Swiss bank. Now, Signum, this is interesting. Signum is a Singapore-based financial tech company in the regulatory process to obtain a Swiss banking and securities dealer license. You know, this was like 5.5 years ago almost. See how long they've been waiting? They're waiting also. I know you're trying to, you just found out about crypto yesterday and you bought it and you thought you'd be rich after a week and now you're mad and frustrated. I know, sucks being you. But the adults in the room are trying to make trillions. Like somebody's going to be a trillionaire. I'm just letting you know. From all this, what's going to happen is we're going to have a big shift. I don't know if you've heard or read. I mean, what's going to happen, and I've been seeing it too, not just in the crypto world, but in the outside world. You're going to have trillions and quadrillions of dollars to be made. And there's going to be like 0.5% of people are probably going to own like the whole fucking world. Okay. That's how this goes down. It's really sad. The middle class disappears. You get some people get moved up to the upper class, but everybody else is going to be broke. Just letting you know. You're going to have your people like all the people that are early in crypto. These people are like, what's his face? Justin's son. And all these people are going to be like trillionaires. They're going to take all the money in the world and they'll be like, I don't know, 15 people that run shit. This is from 5.5 years ago. They've been waiting. Now, here's Signum. Let me do a copy paste and show you here. Okay, Signum Bank integrates Ripple into its platform. And they sell cryptos, this company, but notice it's a Singapore-based company. And they are connected with Ripple. And I'm going to show you why. Look at this one right here. I made this video. This is the long version. I want you to go to the 2-minute, 17-second mark. 2-minute, 17 seconds. What do we got here? We got a logo and it says Ripple Singapore, gold and silver your wallet. Okay, what is this? What was this? And all that. Just briefly, Ripple made a deal, a business deal with the country of Singapore. If anybody knows anything about Hong Kong, Singapore, and all, it's basically China, okay? It's the capitalist arm of the Chinese government. Ripple Singapore, they had gold and silver, they had a crypto exchange, they had real gold and silver also in vaults. All of this was all over in Singapore. Ripple doesn't even talk. I've never heard anybody talking about this in the crypto world except me. But it's very interesting. 4 guys made it. I call them the 4 Satoshis. But so there's your connection with Singapore and Signum to Ripple right there. Now, what's interesting is Germany is like the first country that I know that's doing this. There might be another country that's tokenizing. I'm not sure. And I could be wrong, and that's fine. I'm not here to prove who's right and wrong. It's just, here's an article here. It's 2014, everybody. Here's also something that nobody in the crypto world knows, especially XRP Army. Almost nobody knows this. Ripple's first customer was a bank called Fedor. It was in Germany, okay? After that, the bank moved to France, and I think it's out of business at this point. The reason this is important is because this is what's called a neobank. It came, in my opinion, it came out of the German government. It was like a project. It went to France where they gave them the technology, and then they got rid of the bank name. what's important about Fedora is this is in Germany, 2014, and they already had XRP and all that stuff. Now, what's interesting is this. Here's the tie-in to Ripple. You've got Germany, which is like the first country in the world to start tokenizing stuff, right? And the Bourse, all that stuff's tied to Ripple. I'll show you all this here. That's what I'm showing you. Germany's first bank joins Ripple. Germany is the first country that tokenizes products. That's not a coincidence. Now, here's the Deutsche Börse tie-in, another one. The first one was with Ripple. Now this one is with XDC, because you're not tokenizing securities unless XDC is there. You're not tokenizing shit unless XDC is there. And when you take all the value of everything in the world, it's like $5 quadrillion. That might go on the XDC ledger. I don't know what your XDC price would be with that. It'd be fucking enormous. Maybe it's $100,000. I don't know. Maybe XDC ends up costing more than XRP. I don't know. AMP, thank you very much for that donation. All on my mind this week is silver and crypto. Up, Stephen Morris. I need that MasterCard right now. Thanks for that donation. A tax-free donation. Get that right, crypto. So this is what I'm showing you now. I'm explaining to you. Here's Deutsche Börse. D7 maps out the road ahead for digital asset servicing on blockchain. This is 2021. This is almost about 3 years old. Now, it says R3. This is an R3 page, and they're talking about Deutsche Börse. Well, we just started off the show talking about Deutsche Börse. And what we got is Börse Stuttgart is working with Ripple, and Deutsche Börse is working with XDC. You see how these work together? It's not, well, gee, Crypto Hulk, which one should I buy more of? If you're going to spend $1,000, get 500 XRP, 500 of XDC. Now you got both. But what I'm showing you here is you got R3 is tied in with Deutsche Börse. This is what's up. This is how you're going to be rich, okay? Not chasing these fucking meme coins and that dumb shit, all right? Bitcoin and Ethereum shit, they aren't mixed in with any of this. Copy and a paste. Those are fucking distractions. I'm just showing you facts. You don't have to believe anything that I'm saying, but what I'm doing is I'm building you a case, and I'm showing you, looky here, this just happens to be related to that. Do I have 100% evidence? XDC and XRP are all mixed up in this? No, but I sure have some damning evidence right here. Next, how do we know R3 is going to use the XDC crypto? And that's with this article right there. I sent it to you twice. What does the title say? R3 Corda Network is set to go DeFi with XDC digital currency. There you go. Now, I'm not going to show you the article on this. It's on my community page. If you're interested, you want to see it, I can show you the proof. R3 goes with the crypto XDC. Now, XDC crypto comes from a company called Zinfin, and that's the Chinese. Now, if you go to my community page and you scroll down, you'll see the XDC. You'll see the Zinfin building with the red Chinese flag and all that stuff, all right? No other channel discovers any of this shit. I don't know why I have to be the only one. I guess that's my calling. Okay, now we're done with this portion of the show, and that's the show. Now let me click out of these and go check the comments, and I'll start on the next storyline. All right, let's see who showed up. DYOR. Let's see. Hit the link. Um, XRP Flea. Definitely you're in the right place, Drew. If you're here, your family, Olive Garden. Oh, God. Can't stand that place. All they try to do is fill you up with carbohydrate. That's so fucking cheap. The reason I like eating Indian food at a buffet. Um, and the one I go to for two people, it's $50 with tax. But I will say, it's like the best Indian food I've probably ever had. They don't have a big selection at this particular India Oven. Now, the one in Citrus Heights, India Oven restaurant, if anybody's around Sacramento area, that one, you got like 30 different things to eat. The one in Roseville, it's a little smaller, but I'll tell you what, I just love it. I don't have a problem paying a 25. You can get as much meat as you want. You don't have to eat carbs if you don't want. They got vegetarian choices, but it's just, I'm hungry, man. Oh my God. I will be doing a show in Las Vegas. Um, I will be heading to Las Vegas on Thursday. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so the day after. And I'll be going somewhere in Las Vegas, but I'm not telling you where until I actually get there. But yes, going to Las Vegas for about 3 days. Let's see here. Not doing anything crazy, just going to meet a business partner. Going to have some steak dinner. Las Vegas Ripple. Oh my gosh. Everybody show up and we can all just take selfies and shit. A lot of buffets in Vegas. Yeah. Go Hulk. Chip and Dale. Yeah, I'll be going to the Chip and Dale Strip Club to see male strippers. Tahiti Village. I've known about that for 10 years. I think that all they try to do is just sell you timeshares. Not that that's bad. Like you get to go to Tahiti Village for like free, and then they try to sell you a bunch of shit. I'd rather. I'm cool, man. Like they give you a lot of vacations and shit. I think I went once a long time ago. Like Tahiti Village, I must have went there 20 years ago. If I start thinking about this shit, I think so. I think I went to Tahiti Village like 20, 25 years ago or some shit. So I already know about all that. Yeah. All righty. Let me check one last comment here. I've always wanted to go to the Golden Steer, aka MOB Steakhouse. I'm gonna go to like a Ruth Chris, I think it is, or I don't even know. I don't know, but I'm gonna go to a good one. I think the business partner's paying for it, so. But I'm not gonna get a tomahawk though. It'll be like $150. All right, Mastercard. Okay, here's what's going on. Open banking. Now, about 6 months ago, I'm talking about open banking, and guess what? It's here in the United States now. Everything going on in England is going to happen here later, all right? Anna Marie's Italian cuisine. Yeah. Make sure you go as Tits McPoodle. I go to the Chippendales, but like, what's your name? Tits McPoodle. MasterCard debuts enhancements to open banking program. MasterCard is such a massive Ripple partner. Let's get into this article. It's not a long article and it's not a deep dive, but it's just very fascinating. MasterCard is upgrading its open banking for lending program powered by Employment Income Verifier Argyle. What they're trying to do, okay, is get everybody hooked up. The article talks about the unbanked and how you got 10% of the people or something 90% of consumers who do not have sufficient history, somewhere in here, what they're trying to do is hook people up that don't have banks, okay? Because that's how they're going to probably, I don't know if they're going to airdrop everybody cryptocurrency. They could. The government could airdrop you stuff. But they're trying to make it as easy for people that have bad credit or something like that to get money. That's what this whole article is about, open banking. As an example, securing a loan can be overwhelming. And those challenges are compounded for the 20%. That's the number I was thinking of. It wasn't 10, it's 20. 20% of individuals who fall outside of the traditional credit reporting system. I'm letting you know where this is going too, and I think you know where it's going. Social credit score, right? Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk, you're right. Okay, I'm letting you see what's going on. This open banking thing where we're switching away from a normal credit reporting thing is going to turn into somehow, you watch, this is going to turn into some kind of government ID facial thing. And then they're going with the social credit score. Oh, fuck. And then when you do shit like say that Joe Biden's a pile of shit, they take a point or two off my credit score. This is where this goes. This open banking thing, they want to help the 19% of people so they can fuck over the 80% of the rest of us, okay? That's how this shit's this is getting set up. That's why we're going over this article, okay? It's being set up, and they're doing employment verification. They're going to have all this stuff in a central location to where they can just shut you off. Because what they're going to do is this. Before there's a big field, and you can just run across the field. Now they're going to make a gate. Then the gate is about 3 feet wide. And you can't go through that way, or you might be a person who's this and that, and they don't like you. You got to go through the one gate, okay? That's how this goes. Open banking is here to fuck everybody over, all right? You're going to have all the facial ID, national ID card shit, like Philippines coming out. Everybody's coming out with these things. Fucking Australia and all that stuff. This is designed to fuck us over. MasterCard's open banking platform. Lenders have the flexibility to verify income and employment data through connected bank accounts. So this gateway is going to be connected to all the banks. And when they don't like you, guess what? They can shoot messages. I'm just telling you, this is so fucking, oh my God, not good. They're saying here that just 11% of American adults have used open banking. Well, I'm not going to be using that shit. They're going to have to force me. I don't, hey, whatever banking system's going on right now, I'm fine with it. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to register. I don't want my face registered. I don't want to be able to just do my palm print. None of that dumb shit. I don't want it. I want the old school where I got to pull out a license to verify who I want that. And you know what? That's not going to happen over time, everybody. And I'm sorry. I'm here to give you the real information on what I see coming down the pipeline, and that's a fuck job, okay? And it's not the good one. Let me do a copy and a paste for you. Copy and paste. Now, you saw this article, Juicy Big Tasty Burger and Steak and Fries. Why are we, you know what? I'm hungry. Fuck it. You guys quit talking about food. I had my dinner at 3 o'clock to 3:30 today, p.m. It consisted of some white meat chicken, and I had a slice of Dave's Killer Bread with some mayonnaise. Didn't make the sandwich because I'm trying to cut back on a little bit of carbohydrate. And sure would be nice to have a burger and fries. Thank you very much there, buddy. This article here, MasterCard partners with Ripple. Swipe your debit card to use XRP. This article here is almost a year old. So what is this? XRP Labs and MasterCard are working together to develop a debit card that will allow users to spend XRP. Now that goes with the MasterCard article here, where MasterCard is going to open up open banking for everybody. And then they can help make you slaves, okay? So there's the tie-in. This is all going into a debit card of some kind. And then I think what's going to happen, maybe even not a debit card, or right to your phone wallet. Remember, we talked about the Google Wallet, and all these states and stuff are going to be using the Google Wallet. They're already using a wallet in India. It's called a UPI wallet. I'll bet you Google made that wallet. All right. So there's your two articles with that. And let me click out of those and look at the comments. And then we're going to talk about how Russia, Stephen Morris, thanks for the tax-free donation. These rings out there getting popular. Samsung. What? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Okay. Tangem made a crypto wallet ring. Like a wedding ring, but does stuff. Oh, I've seen those rings at like Best Buy. I mean, yeah, that'll probably replace, if you don't want to have a microchip in your hand, you have a ring. Maybe you wave it over you put it over a reader or whatever. I don't know. But that's where it's all going. Just, unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. Next, what's interesting now on Crypto Hulk channel, we're going to switch over to Russia. Because the Council on Foreign Relations, this is hilarious. Either they don't know or they're lying. I think they're lying. But here's the article. Russia's becoming more digitally isolated and dependent on China. Here we have a global organization called the Council on Foreign Relations. And they have no fucking idea what I'm supposed to believe is that the Council on Foreign Relations, how the fuck do I know, how the fuck do you know that China and Russia are Ripple partners from my program? So I've shown all the evidence. So how is it that the Foreign Council Relations, like they think we don't know. I guess that's it. Or these people are really fucking stupid. But how is it that some guy that's sitting on the floor has news like Ripple and Russia are partners since 2013? How am I able to, like, isn't this crazy? Like, I want you guys, like, sometimes I stop and think, like, this is fucking awesome. The show that I got. But yeah, I'm shadow banned and that's fucked up. They're messing with my money and shit. Really fucking with it. But how, like, sometimes I just sit, like right now I'm kind of tripping. And it's like, how do I have all this evidence how China and Russia, like, we made their crypto. They already have it. You got Master Chain in Russia, something called Master Chain. And they've been trading with that. I brought that up like 2 years ago. It was only recently that the United States Treasury announced Russia's using Master Chain. And we're all laughing over here. We've known that for almost 2 years. And you got Z Payment. I showed you that 2 years ago. That's a Russian cryptocurrency platform started in 2007. And sometimes I just think, damn, how do we know all this shit on my channel? This is fucking awesome. It's like we're able to see shit years in advance from any other channel. It's like I feel special. I feel privileged to be able to find this information. Almost believe that it was almost like given to me because it was too fucking easy. And then nobody on the whole fucking planet knows what we know, except the people on the inside. It's like, that's amazing. But this article is trying to make us believe that Russia's becoming more digitally isolated. Russia's growing focus on domestic digital development, that's crypto. Digital development means crypto. Just want to put that out there. They're trying to use code words, okay? And its deepening reliance on Chinese technology have made major impacts on human rights and cybersecurity in Russia. The U.S. Commerce Department recently banned Russian cybersecurity firm Kaspersky from providing certain antivirus and cybersecurity products and services in the United States. But this is hardly the first blow for Russia's global tech connectedness. They're trying to isolate Russia over the last several years, and especially since 2022. Russia has become more digitally isolated and increasingly dependent on China. Then it gets into the history of the Soviet Union. We're not getting into all this. They talk about when Russia invaded the Ukraine, and then we cut them off with the money. Okay, what I'm going to show you, I'm going to skip the rest of that article. I just wanted to show you that. I have an article here. It's on, actually, it's a video I made. It's on China. Nobody else has a video like this. Arthur L., thank you very much for that tax-free donation, man. I appreciate that. But look at this video here. Go to the 2-second mark. 2-second mark. You got Ripple China. Bam, right there. And you got a CNY. That's a digital currency right there. That Chinese money they got, that digital currency, we made that. How many other channels can you watch that has evidence? This is just why I got about 5 pieces of evidence showing Ripple China. This is just one. I'm trying to keep the show. I'm not going to be showing 5, 6 forms of evidence every single time. But this is the very interesting one. You can go through this video. Yeah, I'm just kind of scanning the video right now. But yeah, this is one. Next, here's Russia. This video has a ton of evidence in it. Let me do a copy and a paste. Right there. If you go to the 28-second mark, you'll see the Ripple logo, and it says Ripple RU. That's a country code for Russia. If you watch the rest of this video, you will see Z Payment 2007. Okay. Here's an article. Here's the actual web page for Z Payment. Let me show you this. We got Z Payment. If you look in the bottom left corner, it says news. Below that, it says Ripple Gateway. The date on this is January 2014. You have Ripple Gateway, and it talks about XRP. Oh, damn. This is Russian. Okay, this is in Russia. I hit the, this was all actually in Russian, but I hit the translate button. That's how I can read it. So there's your proof there that Russia's already had a payment system running already. And in 2014, they linked up, and now Russia has a Ripple gateway starting January of 2014. So they've had crypto for over 10 years in Russia. Just saying. Okay. So somebody tell the World Council that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about and that Crypto Hulk knows more than them. Your next article will be United Kingdom is joining with United Arab Emirates. Here we go for CBDC completion. Here we have another government working on CBDCs, and you got the United Arab Emirates, man. That's all the money, just like Ripple. Hey, let's go over this article. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. Here's this article. It just came out. United Arab Emirates and the United Kingdom accounting bodies, they partner to shape digital finance future. What we have here is the Institute. You have England and Wales pretty much have partnered up with United Arab Emirates to help businesses understand and adapt to the digital asset landscape. Do you see what's going on now? This is the infrastructure being built out. The United Kingdom and Wales is working with the United Arab Emirates to get businesses familiar. Like they're trying to make this thing go. Everybody's not hooked up. You're not being rich. You're not going to be rich tomorrow, okay? I'm just showing you what they're doing. They're going to try to help businesses understand and adapt to the digital asset landscape, okay? The partnership aims to support the United Arab Emirates' position as a global leader in digital finance. Go to the next sentence. CBDC could potentially transform banking. Oh, it will. This paragraph here, as the United Arab Emirates central bank digital currency reaches an advanced pilot phase. Okay? That's what this whole thing is about, rolling out government money. Whether you like it or not, this is what's happening. Now, why are we talking about England or United Kingdom? Well, you got London there. That's massively important because Ripple opened up a London office, I believe, in 2016. Yeah, Monica Long wrote this article here. And Ripple San Francisco, about 3 years after they started, opened up in 2016. So now what's interesting is I'm showing you all the relationships because they're not telling us who they're working with. So I'm going to show you who I believe they're working with. Bank of England does a Ripple proof of concept. So what we're looking at is a Bank of England page. They have worked with Ripple. So Ripple set up a London office in 2016. 1 year later, this article is 2017. 1 year later, they did a proof of concept, and the Bank of England's like, damn, this Ripple shit does work. So, for the past 7 years, the Bank of England is very well familiar with what Ripple does with the XRP. They don't like to talk about it. That's what my job is. Now, the Bank of England doesn't want to work with, obviously, some foreign government's bank or software company. So, what the Bank of England does is works with one of their own, Accenture. Okay? They just want to keep it all kind of in-house. The Bank of England appoints Accenture as the technology delivery partner for real-time gross settlement. And this was in 2020. So 16, they moved there. 17, they got them hooked up. They did all the proof of concepts and stuff. 3 years later, now they're working on a payment system. That was almost 4 years ago. Now, Accenture is a Ripple partner. Let's take a look right here. Ripple partner Accenture writes paper with Swift on CBDCs. Oh, man. You see what's going on here? In the very first article, you've got the United Kingdom and Wales working with the United Arab Emirates, and they're at the final phase of CBDCs, right? Then I took you back 2016, 17, 7 years ago, to where the Bank of England did a proof of concept with Ripple. And looky here, 3 years ago, Ripple partner Accenture, which works with the Bank of England, they wrote a paper with Swift on CBDCs. It's not that hard to figure out who the fuck the United Arab Emirates and United Kingdom's working with. It's very clear to see. I don't have a paper that says we are working with Ripple. You don't need that. Plus, they're not going to tell you anyway until the end. Well, let's look here. 3 years ago, Ripple joins the Digital Pound Foundation. Do we need any more evidence? Like, really? Okay. That was like 3 years ago. Ripple's working with England and the Digital Pound Foundation. Okay. Gee, I wonder who they're going to work with for their CBDCs. Crypto Hulk. Gee, I don't know. Bitcoin. That's who they're going to fucking work with. Exactly. Here we got this article here. XRP. So this article was about 8 months ago. All right, roughly. This is recent. XRP is approved by Dubai's Financial Services Authority. The XRP token has been approved by the Dubai Financial Services Authority, allowing firms in the Dubai International Financial Center to incorporate cryptocurrency into their virtual asset services. That's for all the dumbasses that say, oh, nobody's using XRP. Low IQ individuals. Lastly, let me do a copy and a paste. Here you got Ripple. This article is from about 3 years ago. Ripple is working in MENA, Middle East, North Africa, on what? On-demand liquidity. What is that? XRP. When you see on-demand liquidity, deployment in the Middle East means being used. XRP is being used in the Middle East, North Africa. So that goes out for the dumb people that say nobody's using XRP. And I'm like, wow, would you shut the fuck up with that dumb shit? Here we got Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates combined. Middle East, North Africa is home to the big remittance platform. It's called PYYPL. Ripple is working with, here we go again. Ripple's not going to come in and just take over all these countries, right? Ripple comes in as a partner to an existing payment corridor called PYYPL. And if it hasn't been around, the United Arab Emirates would start a company because, look, they want to control shit. They don't want Ripple coming in to every single place in the world taking over. So what Ripple's doing is Ripple's not a threat to all these banks. When they really start, when the banks of the world figure it out, Ripple's job is to assist them to move money in 2 to 5 seconds as cheaply as possible. Okay, that's the goal of Ripple. And the ultimate plan is to enslave everybody. But so what PYYPL is some kind of a Saudi Middle Eastern bank that came up that came up inside that country, and it didn't start like Bank of America, then go over and try to take over. No. So that's what Ripple does. They go into these countries like this and work with an existing payment system like PYYPL, and then the sheiks are happy and all that because it's their own people, it's their banks, they control it, nobody else. So there you have that article. And last article of the day, this was a very short article. It's about the Philippines. Let me copy and paste that to you. Up, I got a donation there from Rob Bob Bobby Driscoll. Let's see. Thanks for the tax-free donation. Who's not using XRP exactly? And Eric Sterling, it's going to be a rapid flash. It'll go from 53 cents to probably like 5,000 bucks or something, just like that. Okay. Maybe even 20,000. I don't know. It just depends on how. I don't want to talk about that because that's just. I'm going to talk about what we know. Okay. Let's talk about what we know, which is not a lot. Now, the Philippines. Now, imagine this: the Philippines is rolling this. Look, the Philippines is a third world country. They are fucking poor. Okay. But look what they're coming out with, all this technology shit before America. I want you to see all this. That's the game that's being played. You get all the slow pokes. This is what we're waiting for. All the slow poke countries. Get them all going. Get the United Arab Emirates, all those people. You know, there's only some people there that are rich, but it's like you get all these slow poke countries, Africa. But hey, when Africa's green lighted and all ready to go, the whole world's ready. Okay. But here we're talking about the Philippines. Banco Central Philippines has reiterated its directive. They gave a directive for all supervised financial institutions to prioritize the use of the national ID for all transactions. Oh my God. This is where it all goes, man. They're going to know every single thing you do. No more of this having money stuff. Like, I went to the Philippines. I lived there for 6 weeks. Everything's cash. You pay everything with cash. 20 bucks for this, 100 bucks. They don't want credit cards, none of that dumb shit, okay? This whole thing's going to change. Now the government's like some people in the Philippines, they don't have no ID. You know, they're poor, man. And now the government's going to be doing ID verification for like everything over time. I don't know when it's going to happen, but the BSP, the Banco Central Filipinas, emphasized the need to accept all formats of the national ID, including the digital version, as a valid government ID. So, phone ID card in the phone, okay? The importance of having a Phil ID as a primary form of identification. The national ID is now considered the preferred identification document for all transactions with government agencies, local government units, and private entities. Under the PhilSys Act, the national ID serves as official proof of ID and can be used as a substitute for birth certificates and various applications. Have you seen what's going on in the world now? It's all kind of getting smaller. The world used to be like this big place we could hide. Not anymore. Like Stephen Morris, thanks for the tax-free donations there, buddy. Let's see, what does he say? Velo is coming out on the first. Uphold of the stellar subcoins proves Hulk is right. Velo is Southeast Asia area. I don't talk about velo because I never see it come up in the news. So what we got again, I'm going to wrap the show up, is we're seeing in different places now, Australia, all over now, they're starting to have these digital ID cards, national ID, facial recognition, palm print. There's stores where you now in England, grocery store chains, it'll all spread. Okay. Everything's always a coming soon to a theater near you kind of thing, right? I'm showing you all these things that are happening. Germany, the government is now tokenizing crypto. Basically, the German government made crypto. Okay, this is where we're at. That's the first government. Everybody else starts copying. They got to see how it works. Nobody wants to be first, but nobody wants to be last either. See how that goes? That's where we're at. Core areas first. That's what I mean. Yeah. Tokenized securities with Germany. And all those roads lead back to Ripple, and it was the XDC at that point. And telling you, the infrastructure is being set up. We're not rich tomorrow. Like, I'm still showing you adoption, and they've got to really speed this up. I know everybody wants to be rich next year and stuff, but I just, we've got to be farther ahead than we are. I mean, everybody's got to get this national ID. Everybody's facial scan, this, that. Everybody's got to have digital wallets, on and on. They got to tokenize the shit out of everything. That's just what we're looking at. I know gold and silver. I'm not buying. I don't buy any more crypto. I don't fuck with that shit anymore. I already got enough. Okay. I got my limit. That's what I had. I'm not buying no more. It's gold and silver coins from here on out. And then hoping the economy dumps, and then I'll have a nice fuck ton of money with gold and silver while I wait for my crypto to take off. And we just have to live our lives each day. And when I come up, now some people, if you want to gamble and shit, then I can come up with different things to let you know. I mean, different news articles I'll come up with, say, hey, you might want to put some money into that or whatever. And as I read through, I'll say, hey, I did that last week a couple times. Normally I like to save that for the paid member shows, to let you know, because it's worth it. Like, if you're paying money, then I want you to see that I can help you make thousands. You pay me $5 or $10 a month, and you dump 1,000 into something, it'd be cool to double your money. It's like 3, 5, 10 years of memberships, right? But anyhow, that's what we'll do. I'll just keep finding little nuggets here and there. If you want to flip your money, maybe make some. Another software takedown will implement regulation, says Joe Blow. We need something to speed all this up, and a war would do it. A war would most definitely speed shit up. A lot of good hackings. Oh yeah, some good hacking in the government websites. Oh man, that will do it too. They can go as slow. We're waiting on the slowpoke countries. But if we're cracking that whip, they say, look, motherfucker, you need to hurry this shit up, or we're just gonna leave your ass behind. It could get to that point to some of these countries that just keep fucking around so much. Like, you know what? Fuck it, leave them behind. And that country is gonna get fucking destroyed. You'll see. It's gonna be all bad. Okay. Stu Lavelle, thanks, Hulk. See you good folks later. I'm out of here. I gotta go. I'm gonna look for news for tomorrow morning. If I don't post a show in about 2 hours or so, 2.5, I might not have one. So there you go. I gotta go back to work. See y'all later.